It's life, man. Out here in South Korea. What I've learned today is I think that you have to go all out in life. I went to South Korea to find myself in a really challenging environment, and in really an environment that also doesn't really disturb me, because here it's really hard to get involved in daily life. It's really hard to get around, but in the same time they have the opportunity giving me a fitness studio, giving me a housing where I can do these videos I want to do. That's my mission, my current layer I'm currently in is doing these videos about my motivation to achieve financial freedom, to achieve a life where I can be more independently. And this independence is growing out of my skill to push through pain and really recognize this pain and find out what this pain is really about. So I'm currently 19 years old. Actually, in 1 month, I'm getting 20 years old. And by getting 20 years old, I want to start my journey to really start how I want to change my life, and in which direction, give it this direction and go further and further and push through and push through and push through. So this is where I'm currently in. My next challenge is doing 200, no, I think, yeah, but I think it's 400, 300 push-ups. So I do this, sometimes I come up with challenges that I had in mind for a really long time. And I usually do them after like something like a video, something like this, or when I'm feeling really motivated, when I'm feeling really dense and full of energy. And that's the state I'm currently in. That's just the state I'm searching for, I'm looking for, that I need for this kind of challenges. So I hope that this is actually helpful for you in a way that I tell you an actionable step right now. If you find yourself in a kind of lackiness, lack of motivation, I really get through this point by changing my environment. So the actionable step for you would be changing your environment. It could be moving out of your house, maybe to a friend of yours, maybe to a hotel for some days in a really natural environment and a really natural state of your country, or even go out of your country, even go out of this comfort zone to explore another country. And with this motivation, with this new environment, try to find a new way, try to find a personal way to express your feelings, express your anxiety, and especially always make progress. Always try to cut off these layers of your of your of your trash past. Always push through pain. So, as promised, I'm doing 200 push-ups now. Let's see how fast. There is the clock. So we will see how fast I can do 200 push-ups. Let's go.
I am under the water.
So it's cold out here. I want you to have a look on this. This is frozen. It's really cold, especially in the night. Currently we have 4 degrees. I showed you before, so the temperature outside is about 4 degrees, and this water is maybe minus, oh, I don't want to think about it. Anyway, let's do it. Let's do round number 2.
Ow!
Let's do 1 hour of meditation now. To get mindful again, to get grounded again, to think about my goals, and to surrender. So I end this day by writing in my book about myself, about my story that I'm writing for my children actually. I'm really interested in my own family, where I'm from, So I made up a family tree because I wish my children to know where they're from and what is inside themselves. I also wish that you get inspired by all those things I've done today. I began by recording a video and doing 200 push-ups afterward, uh, jumping into a cold sea and taking a cold bath, and afterwards jogging a bit, and then go for a walk, meditate 1 hour in a Buddhist temple, and come home and film the end of the video. So this is really how I get to achieve things, by telling you about power, telling you about motivation, telling you about my life, and then just do something with it. It's like going stairs down. It's like just the beginning is hard, just the first step, but then after you go the first step, everything else would get easier and easier. But if you wait all the time, if you wait through these stairs, it gets harder. This is especially the case when I talk about pushing through pain. It's having those feelings about being stuck and doing the same over and over again, and feeling into this, get to know this feeling and experience this feeling and settle down and sit down and meditate about it, and then just stand up, tell about it, tell about your anxious, tell about your anxiety, and tell about your problems, and then take action afterwards. So this is really helping me out. So I hope it can help you out. And just remember, always push through pain. This is definitely something I can recommend you. So hopefully you can implement it and do something for you had in mind for a long time.